he's only going to do 2 verses for the song, and we'll get right into the word. But the story is about a young man who, he was living in Brazil, and he was working there. He graduated from a really good school, a top technical school in Georgia. And he did very well. And he got recruited on this international assignment to work in Brazil. And he had been away from his family for a number of years, and it was around Christmas time. And he wanted to do something special for his parents. They had adopted him when he was very young. And they had helped him get through school and helped him get a good education. And he just wanted to do something that would show them his gratitude. So a good friend of his told him, he said, I know a great gift that you can give your parents. It's a very unique gift. It's something here in Brazil that we have called a macaw bird. The macaw bird is similar to a parrot, but it speaks 2 languages. It speaks English and it speaks Portuguese. So the young man said, that sounds like a good gift. So he took him over to this special store where he can see the bird, and he introduced him to the owner, and the owner showed it to him and verified that it did speak 2 languages. And he asked the owner, how much does this cost? So the owner said, you can have this bird today for $5,000. He said, $5,000? That's expensive for a bird. So he thought about it, and he said, but you know what? I was in that orphanage, and if my parents had came and got me out and gave me this good education, and I'm doing really good, so they're worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he said, okay, I'll take it.
That's good.
So the owner said, so what are you going to do with this bird? So he said, well, I need to ship it to my parents in Atlanta. So the owner said, well, that's going to cost you $3,000 to ship it and $2,000 to get the inoculations and the vaccines.
Okay.
So that's $5,000. So the young man said, it's going to cost me $10,000 for this bird. And the owner said, yeah, that's the cost. This is a very special bird. So he pondered, and finally he decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. This is once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, I'm going to go ahead and send it to him. So he sent it to his parents, and the day after Christmas, he calls his dad, and he says, Dad, did you get the bird? And his dad says, yes, son, I did, and it was delicious.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So the son says, Dad, you ate the bird? He said, yes. He said, we had friends over, we had dressing, cranberry sauce, giblet gravy, everything. He said, Dad, that bird cost me $10,000, and it spoke not 1, but 2 languages. His dad said, well, he should have said something. So my message today is, it's time to say something. And Minister Mike is going to give me a few verses of a song, and then we'll go right to the word.